how many interceptable plays are you having?
Well,
or is the team scoring points? Check,
with Brock,
check.
and I hate doing this because people always want to say, well, you don't like Brock, you don't want him to succeed.
I mean, they scored like crazy when he came in.
Listen, I want the Niners to win the Super Bowl. I don't give a damn who's playing quarterback.
Well, except Josh Johnson. You did care when he got in.
Well, I knew it was over. But if Josh Johnson was good enough, if you're winning Super Bowls to Josh Johnson, I don't care if it's Josh Johnson. I just want to win. Your shot to win was basically over with Josh Johnson. We saw that. But even then, okay, down 14-7, 2-minute drill, boom, quick slant to Debo. Debo almost breaks it. You're on the ball, and he drops a snap. I don't expect that. It's like, all right, well, now the game is over. But Brock did throw some interceptable passes. You brought that up. And whenever we brought that up, it was, hey, you're hating. You're hating. You're hating. You're hating. You're hating. Well, I was up there in Seattle for that Thursday night game. They flipped that football game with Quandre Diggs, dropped that interception. That was a big, big play in that football game. Could have flipped the entire game. He gets away with those. We say the Jimmy O-No throws all the time. Brock had plenty of Jimmy O-No throws. Did he not?
No, all quarterbacks do, but yes, he had some, absolutely, and I had more in the Dallas game than people want to admit. That game was, that game was way tight. I mean, watch that game back. Niners could have easily lost that game in a variety of ways. They didn't, thank God. Beat quarterback is going to get discussed the most. You know what the number one topic should be on this team? Right tackle. Who the hell is your right tackle?
Yeah, I don't know. But for some reason, they ignored the offensive line.
I mean, were they right last year? Did they ended up being right with the Jake Brendel thing?
They did.
You think?
They did. They put up numbers. They put up points.
They did. But I wasn't feeling that way 5 weeks into the season. But at the end of the year, I felt that way. But I honestly believe that the number one question mark on this team, everyone's going to point to quarterback, and that's a fair look at. Quarterback's super important. I think right tackle is the biggest question mark on this team, and it's not even close. Because I think they can get comparable production out of these quarterbacks. I'm not saying they're all going to play at Brock level. I'm saying they can win games with multiple quarterbacks. Right tackle could derail the season.
Yeah, but we say that every year, and they figure out a way to overcome it. They've overcome the center spot. They've overcome the guard spot. They've overcome right tackle.
I don't know. Offensive line was bad in 2020.
Last year coming into the season, I thought
really
the
bad.
Offensive line was terrible. That's why I think if Brady comes in behind that offensive line, they don't win anything behind Brady.
Well, he's Brady, though.
Right.
He's the elevator.
Offensive line, you got to protect him. When Brady doesn't get protection, we saw in New England, he gets popped, and he sees ghost. Go pop in the New York Giants game film.
He has magical intangibles that elevate everyone, Bonte. What are you kidding?
Yeah. I don't believe it. Who
said that?
I don't believe it.
The TB12 method. Come on, get on it. Soda's great, state of the art, but so is the TB12 method.
Nothing like soda.
Hi, I'm Joe Spadoni, and
nothing like soda.
And
it's not SODA. It's SLTA. SLTA, weightloss.com. Check it out.
You don't think the offensive line was... I'm not saying it's the sole reason. Because
to me, it was the biggest question mark last season.
No, but they also got 4 quarterbacks hurt.
Well, did they get 4 quarterbacks hurt? Because
it's all of it. It's the quarterbacks.
That was a backup tight end trying to block Hassan Reddick, not an offensive lineman.
Well, why are you putting a backup tight end there?
Well, that was the scheme. I don't know why. Ask Shanahan. That's what they do. They have the backup tight end block all the time.
Well, it's never one thing.
Let's think about it.
I don't think that their offensive line
Trey Lance right up the middle. What the offensive line problem?
Well, no, Trent Williams missed a block.
Right, but Trey Lance ran to the right side. All good.
On the play preceding that, Debo literally broke 3 tackles in the backfield.
Oh, I know.
And went 50 yards.
Oh, I know. I don't think our O-line's that great. Offensive line was the biggest question mark for me going into last season. But they were able to still average a lot of points per game and get to the NFC Championship. To me, the biggest question mark is who's opposite Nick Bosa.
Okay.
You need another edge
over
rusher.
Quarterback?
Quarterback's the obvious one. Quarterback's obvious. We can talk about quarterback till we're blue in the face. That will settle itself out, right? Darnold, Trey, that will play itself out.
No, it will not play itself out.
Why
We're
not?
going to argue about that for the end of
I'm
time.
not arguing about quarterbacks.
No, not you and me. I'm saying people will argue about Niner quarterback. Even if Brock would have won the Super Bowl last year, there would be people that would be hesitant on him. Yeah, because that's Niner quarterback thing is like, it's toxic.
I'm not doing that this season. I'm not. I swear to God, I'm not. Mark the tape.
Mark the tape.
Mark the tape. Mark the tape. It is May 23rd. It's the 7th year of Kyle Shanahan.
Were people united when Steve Young won the Super Bowl? No. You know what? There were still people out there like, Montana might have won a couple of them at this point.
Yeah, but that's a problem. You need to seek help.
That's Niner fans.
Guy wins you a Super Bowl and you want to go complain about
insane.
something. You're never going to be happy if you're not happy after a Super Bowl win. You're just not.
That's probably true.
You're not going to be happy. I need an edge rusher opposite Nick Bosa. Quarterback this year, I swear to God, whoever's quarterback, we'll assess the quarterback and we'll move on. That's how I'm going to do it. I'm done arguing about the quarterback.
What happens when that quarterback struggles?
And
there's others in the stable that people want.
We'll critique them, and we'll ask if there needs to be a quarterback change. And I'm sure people out of Santa Clara at 4949 Marie P. DeBartolo away at the auditorium, they will ask Kyle Shanahan, switch the quarterback. But I'm not going to do it this year. I'm just not. I'm tired of it. I'm exhausted. It's 7 years of this stuff. 7 years of trying to figure out who the damn quarterback is for the San Francisco 49ers. And they keep coming up short because of the damn quarterback position.
All right, I'm
not going to do it anymore.
I want to ask the room. I'll give you $100. Yes or no? During Shanahan's time, we will have a legitimate Pro Bowl quarterback while he's the head coach of the Niners.
Did Jimmy Garoppolo make a quarterback?
Not an alternate. Not an alternate. Not some fake replacement. Okay? I'm talking about a real Pro Bowl quarterback.
Let's take it a step further. What about an All-Pro, Joe?
Well, that's never going to happen.
Ever?
I don't think so. But I mean, they can still win without one.
I think Brock could be an All-Pro under
you
Shanahan.
Think?
Maybe. Who knows?
Well, no, that's the question. I'm giving you $100. Yes or no? You gonna put it on the yes?
Because I think Shanahan's going to be here for like another decade. So yes, so the odds are in my favor there.
Okay, what do you think, Bonte? Sam, I'll go to you because he's not ready.
I don't care.
Sam?
That's why I was going to say. That. I don't care.
A Pro Bowl quarterback.
I don't care about individual awards. I want a Super Bowl. I want a Super Bowl. I don't care about All-Pro honors. I don't care about DPOIs. I want a freaking Super Bowl.
I can already imagine. They win their 6th Lombardi. We come in the next week, and it's year 9. They've got 2 Super Bowls, and I still don't know who the starting quarterback is.
Nah, won't be me. I'll be happy as hell. I'll be so cocky. I'll be so arrogant with the 2 Super Bowl wins. All I want to do is win. I don't care, man. That's all with the whole Draymond and Clay and all this stuff. I just want to see Steph win. I want to see the Warriors win another one. I want to see how they retinker this roster around Stephen Curry. That's all I care about is winning. I just want to win. I don't care how it looks. I don't care what you do. You can win the damn game 2-0. I don't care. I want to win the Super Bowl. It's been since 1994-95. All right? I'm tired of coming up short in NFC championships and Super Bowls, and then at the end of the season, well, who's going to play quarterback? We need a quarterback because we're with the Super Bowl. I don't give a damn. Who cares? Who cares? I don't care. I don't care. Whoever plays quarterback, if you're all pro or you're rated the 32nd worst quarterback in the league, I don't care. Are you winning Super Bowls? And if you're winning Super Bowls, I got nothing bad to say about you. So I'm not going to get into the quarterback thing this year. I'm not. Whoever plays quarterback, we'll assess the games. We'll break them down. We'll say why this quarterback struggled. Who's a starter, who's not? I don't care anymore.
When we go to training camp, are you going to watch the quarterback drills?
I'm going to watch the quarterbacks, absolutely.
And then you're not going to bring it up on air?
Oh, I'll bring it up on air. Who looked good, who looked all right.
Oh, okay.
But I'm not going to complain. Once Shanahan makes this decision, it is what it is.
Okay. I'll admit we will critique the quarterback at this show at some point. I don't know when.
We will.
It's just what we do.
I didn't say we do. I didn't say we weren't. But what I'm not going to do
is my number one strength.
What I'm not going to do this year is do the Team Trey, Team Brock, Team Darnold. I don't want to do that anymore.
Well, who says we're doing that? We're Team Niners.
I was excited about Trey Lance because it was something different, and he lit it up that day of practice. And then the next year, he was erratic in practice. Well, damn. I never heard anybody just bring up the fact that, wait a minute, Trey Lance was practicing against the number 1 defense in the NFL. Wait, no wonder he struggled. Second-year quarterback going up against the number 1 defense in the NFL. But does Trey Lance get that benefit of the doubt? Absolutely not. I watched Jimmy Garoppolo look like crap against that defense in training camps. Nobody said a damn thing. You know what they said to me? Well, Bonte, it's just training camp. But when Trey Lance struggles in training camp, it's, oh my God, Trey Lance ain't ready. Wait a minute. He's going up against the number 1 defense. So which one is it? So I'm not going to play that game this year. I'm done with that. Stuff drives me crazy. All right? It made me a madman during football season. I don't like it. They pull out the videos of me talking about quarterbacks. I look insane. I got veins popping in my forehead. Not doing that no more.
2 years ago, we're sitting on the sidelines. DJ Jones to my right, Bonte Hill to my left. Bonte goes scurrying over. I don't know who the hell he was talking to. And we're watching plays, and all of a sudden this ball just goes end over end. And it's going down the field. And Bonte turns to me and goes, was that a punt? I go, no, that was a Jimmy Garoppolo throw into no man's land. And it gets intercepted. And Bonte goes, that had to be a punt. No, that was a Jimmy Garoppolo pass into no man's land. He goes, look at Deebo Samuel. And Deebo's ripping off.
Deebo's hot. Hot.
And Bonte goes, there's no way that was a Jimmy Garoppolo pass. I said, that was a Jimmy Garoppolo pass. Oh, that was funny.
Here's the dirty little secret.
Devontae's going to take off the helmet and just walk out.
Dude, here's a dirty little secret that we don't go revisit. Trey Lance should have started that season in Detroit. I mean, let's just be honest,
Got the first touchdown of the year.
I watched the players react.
Who was that throw to?
Ran it in, didn't he?
Trent Sherfield.
Trent Sherfield.
Sherfield.
That's
There you go.
phenomenal.
So this whole thing about, I watched Trey Lance in that practice. Robinson Bruno, he called back the show. He was at every practice. I know what I saw. I know what we saw. But last year was Trey Lance struggled in practice. He's erratic, blah, blah, blah. Well, damn, what do you know? The Niners have the number one defense in the league. No wonder he struggled. Go throw Brock Purdy in against the number one defense. You don't think he's struggling? Jesus Christ. So I'm going to let it play out the way it's playing out, and I'm going to assess each quarterback the way we assess them. I'm not doing this no more, dude. Shanahan has exhausted me from this. I'm done trying to figure out the quarterbacks. I'm done trying to say who's this guy. This is going to be a damn Super Bowl. That's all I want.
Has it gotten to the point where a successful season for a San Francisco 49ers quarterback is just starting every game? No, I'm being dead serious.
Well, 2019 was awesome because Jimmy started every single game.
That's the thing. Do you have any faith that any of these quarterbacks will do that?
You know what? Somebody just came up with a great
thank God Jameis Winston threw that interception in week 1 because they would have lost to the Tampa Bay Bucks week 1. I'll never forget that. Jimmy looked so hesitant.
Shanahan yelled at him.
Oh, my God.
My guy Jason from TNT.
Bonte.
My guy Jason from TNT works at TNT, right? Been there forever. From Chicago. Niner fan. Met him in Boston back in 2014. We talk ever since. He was at that Tampa game. Blowing me up. This guy, Jimmy Garoppolo, ain't the dude. All caps. I thought I was talking to Shay. I was like, wait, Shasky's sitting next to me.
Well, the week before he got hurt in the Miami game, it was the Saints game, and I kept texting Bonte. I'm like, dog, he's getting hit hella hard in this game. What are we doing? And this goes back to my offensive line thing. Like, Jimmy got hit over and over and over and over. And I was like, bro, there's no way he's lasting the year. What are we doing? And then we came in on Monday. They won an ugly game against the Saints. And I was like, I don't know if Jimmy Garoppolo can stay upright this year. He's getting crushed. And then literally the next week on a way lesser of a hit than any of the others because of how unfortunate the step-on was, he got hurt in the Miami game. Literally the week after he got tagged in the Saints game.
Dude, that was an ugly win. 13-0. Boy, that was an ugly win. Andy Dalton was actually throwing some dives. Saints got holes in that game. The rest,
that was a much closer game than it should have been.
The officiating was hosing the Saints.
Andy Dalton.
They were hosing the Saints in that game. But yeah, I don't care anymore. I just want to win the damn Super Bowl.
So if they brought in Kirk Cousins, and he wants a Super Bowl, you wouldn't care?
If he wins a Super Bowl with Kirk Cousins, God bless Kirk Cousins. He's eating for free in the Bay Area. Because all it's just about the ring. And I ain't talking about wedding rings. I'm talking about Super Bowl rings. It's about the Super Bowl rings right here. Let me not do the wedding ring. Right here. Super Bowl rings. We haven't sniffed that. Aren't you guys sick and tired of losing NFC Championship games?
No, I love it. I love getting my teeth kicked in the NFC Championship game.
How depressed he was walking out of the Charles Haley was sitting there depressed. Your boy Rocco and I had to pick up Charles Haley's head. That's how down and out he was because we watched Jimmy G throw up all over himself. And we knew. Everybody in that stadium knew. The third play of the game, the Niners had offensively. When he overthrew George Kittle.
He's got him. He's wide open.
Swear to God.
Wide open.
You look at there's Niner sections everywhere. When he overthrew George Kittle, everybody threw their hands up and said, God damn it, we got
on the Ayuk play where Purdy got hurt. Ayuk was going to be wide open, coming right toward us. And I go, double move, double move. I'm literally elbowing Bonte. And he's like, got him. And the ball just couldn't get out of his hands.
Got him. Jimmy Garoppolo overthrew George Kittle. And I looked at Rocco. Everybody said, we got bad Jimmy today. It's going to be one of the games.